Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. I was standing at the window of my condo on the 47th and 48th floors in downtown Chicago. I was looking out at Lake Michigan. My phone rang. I answered it. It was my mother saying that I was going to have to take my sister's 3 children. They were in danger of going into foster care. And I wanted to ask all kinds of questions. There were things running around in my mind, but in a split second of the time that she asked that question and the time that I answered, I simply said yes. This was right when I had started the work on a nationally syndicated talk show. My life was already changing from just the talk show. It was going to be turned upside down with children. They were 3 months old, a year and a half, and 8. And they had all kinds of needs. To say that this changed the trajectory of what I had planned and what I had worked for is the understatement of the century. But what it brought and what it gave me and what it spared me from, I cannot even begin to tell you. And some of it I don't even know. I know that I was in a wilderness on my own, able to do whatever I wanted to do whenever I wanted to do it. And I barely did. I went home after work every day with a book, a bowl of popcorn with some nuts and raisins. I would read a book and just talk to myself. But that kind of loneliness in an industry like that wasn't going to last forever. I wasn't going to be able to sit there on my own looking out at Lake Michigan by myself forever. Something would have pulled me out and into something that I probably didn't need to be at. There are things in our life that seem like a burden, but the very burden is the thing that spares you and saves you from a life that would have been more trouble than you can pay for. My children have been heavy, and they went from 3 to 5. They have been heavy. As they got older with all their extra needs, some of them still are in need and still require a lot of love and a lot of patience. But there is not a day in my life that I regret that decision. I no longer live on the 27th and 28th floor downtown Chicago. In fact, we moved probably a year after I got the kids. We moved to San Diego and then to Georgia, where we could be outside and in nature, and where I could hear birds sing and see the stars at night. Something I didn't do on the 48th and 47th and 48th floors. Or was it 48 and 49? No, when I lived in New York and commuted, I was on 48th and 2nd. Anyway, life has changed, and it is marvelous, and it is wonderful. And sometimes the thing that we have to do is actually the thing that we desperately need to do. I love you.